Hello, hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. I am here to give you a pick a card reading. Before we jump into the reading itself, I would like to remind you that these readings are general, not one-to-one readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I will put all the cards I use below in the description box, and I will also put timestamps so you quick and easy can jump straight to your reading once you have made your pick. Let's get into the reading for today. You have 3 cards to choose from and 3 crystals to choose from. Number 1, 2, and 3. On number 1, we have a laced amethyst. It looks like this. On number 2, we have a green fluorite. And on number 3, we have a citrine. So, sink into your intuition. Ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time, and I'll be back in a moment. I'll start with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1. So if you pick the laced amethyst, and this is your reading, I'll put the crystal up here so it will be part of your reading. So I have chosen a card today that is from my numerology deck. And so we're going to start with that, and then I have several other decks that we're going to look at. So let us look at your main energy, number 1. So you got individuality and also the number 11, which is a master number. So also the color red. So the color red can represent, of course, the root chakra, where you are maybe needing to look at your ground pillars in life, maybe your work situation, your family situation, heritage, those kind of things, money issues, it can be that. But red for me is also very much about passion. Now, number 11 is a master number. It can also be a call, a wake-up call, okay? It can be the awakening process, spirit calling you to awaken. It also says individuality. So for me, that is about spirit encouraging you to go the distance alone, that there is something that you might need to do on your own without the help from others, or that you can ask for help from others, but they will help you and push you forward so that you can do this alone. So that might be also a way to look at it. So let us then shuffle a little bit with some tarot cards for you. So I'm using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot today. So let's see. You got the 5 of Cups. Okay. That is the card of mourning or letting go. But the 5 of Cups also very often reminds us, as you can see here, that there are spilled cups in front of him, but behind him there are 2 cups that are full. So sometimes we're failing to see the silver lining in something. We are losing something, we have lost something, but there might also be that there is something to learn from it or something to gain from the situation. But let us look at some more cards. You also have the Empress, and that's about growth, okay? So it can be, of course, the Empress can represent a baby. It can represent something new coming to life. It can represent the birth of something new. So these cards for me, I have a feeling that it might also be about your awakening process, that it has been a process where you had to let go of a lot of stuff, maybe some old trauma, maybe some old belief systems, maybe some friends or family that no longer resonated with you and you needed to let them go in order for you to kind of find your own way here. So that might be what they're trying to convey. But let us pull 2 more cards for you. The Queen of Pentacles, that is self-nourishment. And also the Moon. Okay, so something might be hidden. It can also be an invitation to look deeper into your emotional system. Maybe there is still something that you need to let go of. It can also mean that something is hidden from you right now, but it will be illuminated when it needs to be. Underneath the deck, you've got the 10 of Wands. So it might have been a heavy burden. It might have been that you've taken on a little bit too much. Maybe you have been giving a lot lately, and that you're kind of depleted of energy, that those kind of things. The Queen of Pentacles is inviting you to take care of you, okay? It's inviting you to maybe stop giving and receive more from the universe, okay? So that might be something that you need to look into. So let us then pull a couple of more oracle cards for you. This is the Sacred Creators Oracle by Chris Ann. Let us see what that has to say for you. Okay. We have Your Soul Shines. Nourish the Sacred Feminine. Again, about nourishment here. And the last card for you, Balance. Okay. I will put those underneath. What does your soul say? So listening into your soul. Okay, so I'll put them up a little bit so you can see them. So nourish the sacred feminine, finding your balance, your soul shines. So as I said, for some of you, this has very much to do with your awakening process, for your soul's journey. And there is something that you are in the process now of letting go of some old stuff. Kind of the dark night of the soul, since the moon also comes up. So maybe you're kind of at the last leg of that now, because the 10 of Wands is here. Underneath I see the 9 of Wands as well. So you have reached the 10 of Wands, which means the end, that, it's coming to completion. It's coming to the end of something. So maybe there is just a little bit more that you need to push through in order for you to kind of reach your goal here. So nourishment, most definitely, with the Queen of Pentacles, and nourish the sacred feminine. That is something that they're definitely asking you to do. They're also asking you to let go of something that has hurt you, something that's sad. Allow that to be felt through. But there is something about growth, and also the number 11 here, I feel like it's divinely guided. So they are with you on this process, is what I feel, number one. And it's about finding your balance as well. In this growth process, we are going back and forth a lot because, you feel like, okay, I've felt this through, I'm done with that already, but then something else happens after all, and then you feel like you're back at, you're back at square one, kind of. But you aren't. It's just, in this process of awakening, it will be a lot of back and forth. It will be a lot of going back where the ego kind of pulls you back into something. And of course, we shouldn't let the ego do that. But at the same time, if there are emotions coming up with that, then it's important to allow those emotions to be felt through so that you can release them. So I feel like it's giving yourself love and space to feel this through, because apparently there is still something that is in need of being felt. So I feel like that's important. Okay, so I'm going to end this reading today with the Angel Answers Pocket cards today. So if you have a question, then you can ask that question now. And maybe you'll get a straight answer, or maybe there will be another answer. But let's see where we go. So you got within the next few months. Okay. And that's beautiful. So for me, that tells me that it is the last leg. And also that makes sense with the 10 of Wands, which is kind of completion. We are getting at the end of something. So if you are willing to push through a little bit more, then whatever it is that you have been going through will be resolved. You will find your balance, but you must set aside the time for self-nourishment, feeling it through, even though it hurts. If you need a therapist, you contact a therapist to guide you through this. And the individuality card here, I feel like it's very much about when you release this, you will be able to stand on your two own feet. That's kind of the feeling I get. Also because of the Empress card here, which is a huge growth and birth of something new. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is very self-nourishing, yes, and she is kind of the mother figure. But she is also someone who is in charge. She takes charge herself. She is strong in her own. She doesn't need that many people. She's that strong feminine energy. Okay. So nourish the sacred feminine might also mean see yourself as that strong feminine energy. You don't have to be a female for this. This is just about allowing that feminine part, that nourishment part of you come forward and standing strong in that. And then within the next few months, then this chapter should be ending. And then there is something brand new, and will be huge potential for growth here, since the Empress is here, and finding that balance. Okay? I feel like that was your reading, number one. I hope this made sense. I hope you appreciated it. Giving you lots of love. Till the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number two, so if you pick this green fluorite as your crystal, then this is your reading. So I have picked a card from Numerology today, so we're going to look at that as your main energy, and then we have some other cards also. So let's look at it and see what you got. Happy ending, beautiful. 93. So that will equal 12, of course, which again will equal 3 in numerology, and 3 for me is very much about positivity and guidance from the angels. Okay, and also that is of course the happy ending here. Now the yellow and the purple together, there are two colors here. The yellow is of course the energy center we have. Is it's the what do you call it, the solar plexus chakra, where we kind of have the energy of expansion and the energy of growth, and also the energy of creativity. So that's something I feel. And also the purple is, of course, connection with the divine, the crown chakra. So there might be something about you listening to your higher self, or listening to your spirit team about something creative. So I mean, that was for some of you. For others of you, this just might be happy news about this whatever is going on with you will have a happy ending. But let us also pull some tarot cards for you. Number two, using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. So let us pull, and then we'll see what you get. Wow, 6 of Wands. That's beautiful. That's victory and recognition. The Chariot. Oh, wow. This is a very positive reading, I have to say. You also have the Death card, which is change. So something has changed in your life, or is about to change, and also have full new beginning. Beautiful. And 6 of Swords. So you have gone away from something that no longer served you, looking for something better, looking for the new, you know, choosing to say, I am done with this now. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing a happy life. And that's kind of what the whole reading reflects. So something major has changed. You might have needed to let go of someone, something, situation, job, you know, take that as it resonates. And that has been the change you needed to find that new way, to finally get your ducks in a row, to finally find that happy ending for you. And I'm so happy for you, number two. And if that still hasn't happened for you, then I would say that this is an encouragement to move away from what no longer serves you and go hunting for what does serve you, and make that big change now, so that you can kind of change whatever it is that happened here, and have that happy ending. Okay, let us pull some more oracle cards for you. So you have integrate your knowing. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I will pull 2 more cards here. Nourish the sacred feminine, so more nourishment might be needed. And also, what's your honest truth? Following your truth. Okay, underneath. Changes. Wow. Again, Death card and changes. You know, you can't make this stuff up. It's stepping into the knowing. For me, stepping into the knowing, or integrating your knowing, is of course listening to your higher self, listening to that part of you that is in connection with everything. Okay, but I feel like you have done that. I feel like you have listened to that voice inside of you. You've listened to your intuition. You have opened up for your higher self to be more part of your life now. and made a change in your life for the better. And if you still don't feel that, then it will happen, because this is a very, very positive reading. Changes are coming with the Death and the Changes card. But following your truth is something I feel is very important here as well. Nourish the sacred feminine. That can be, of course, just allowing more of the feminine energy into your life, but also self-nourishment and making sure that you take care of you first, because if you don't have anything to give to anybody else anyways. So you need to take care of you first, right? So for me, I have a very positive feeling. The Chariot is, of course, also a card of forward movement, a card of victory. Also with the Six of Wands here. So there's kind of two victory cards here, and also the Fool with a new beginning. The Fool can also be an invitation from Spirit to trust, to listen to them and to trust, or to trust that the changes happening in your life is for your benefit. They will always work in your favor. They will always try and put all the ducks in a row for you for your best outcome. And you need to trust that, okay? They're kind of on the job here. So we're going to end the reading with Angel Answers Pocket Oracle. You can ask a question if you want to, or there will be an additional message regarding this reading. Let's see. Let's pull a card. Within the next few months. Okay. So whatever it is that you have chosen to leave behind, there might be some residue kind of still in the system, but I feel like it will be gone and the new will come in within the next few months. I was guided to look underneath this one. There is a no answer here. So if you were asking a question and the answer was no, it isn't a no with an exclamation point, because there is another card in here with an exclamation point. So the no is a gentle no. And if it's a gentle no, there is a reason for it. If you were hoping for a no, then, you know, I'm happy for you. But if you were not hoping for a no, there is a reason behind it. So don't be discouraged or don't be afraid, okay? Don't get into the energy of fear. The no can mean that there's something better, okay? So regarding when I look at all the positive cards that are on here, I would say that that is definitely a very positive no in that sense. Because if there is a no for something that you really wanted, there is something better that they have planned or they are orchestrating for you, okay? So that I was just guided to look underneath, and so I have to follow where I'm guided, and that's why I did that. But whatever it is that this new will be coming in for you in the next few months. Okay, just a moment. Okay, yeah, thank you. So what they're also saying is standing strong in your knowing, in your truth, standing up for yourself. If someone is criticizing what you have chosen to do, maybe you have chosen to move away from a job or from people or from some energies, and if people are criticizing you for that, remember that what they think about you has nothing to do with you, but has everything to do with where they vibrate. So let that go, okay? Don't let yourself be dragged into a blaming game or being hurt by that, because they are where they vibrate and you are on a different frequency. So if you needed to let somebody go, then it's because it doesn't resonate with your frequency anymore. And so it's a natural thing. So don't let that criticism then get to you. I feel like it's an invitation from Spirit to stand strong in your decision here. Okay, so that's also something I felt was needed to be said. So I feel like that was your reading number 2. I hope this made sense. Wishing you a beautiful day. Till the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you chose this beautiful citrine, then this is your reading. So today I have chosen the deck Numerology. So we're going to look at this card as your overarching energy, and then I have some other decks that I'm going to pull some cards from. So let's look at your main card here, number 3. You got health, number 71. Colors red and purple. For me, red and purple, it's kind of like the red represents the root chakra and the purple represents the crown. So you have kind of all the chakras in a row. So that can be good health or realigning all the chakras, you know, gaining that good health. You have 71, which equals 8 in numerology. 8 for me is about abundance. It's about receiving from the universe. So there might be a message of good health. There might be a message of receiving healing from the universe. Or there might be a message to look closer at your physical health, mental health, emotional health, you know, take that as it resonates. But let us see what other cards we get for you, number 3. You got the Devil, which is a representative for the ego. Okay. So there might be that your ego has made something into being a lot more or a lot worse than it really is. It can also, of course, represent other people's ego. It can represent the energy of fear as well. So let us just look at some other cards first. The 6 of Cups. Okay, that is about reminiscing. It can also be about the past. It can be about something about the past coming back. It can be past life trauma. It can be also this life, but past trauma. But let us look at some more. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Feel like something has been taken away from you. And the Chariot. Okay, that's good news. Underneath we have the 2 of Swords. A choice or being blinded for something. You can't see where to go. Can't see things clearly. So this can very much be about childhood trauma for me. Okay, when I see the 7 of Swords, the Devil, and the 6 of Cups together. If that's you, you have my sympathy and my love. And that might be why they're inviting you now to maybe contact a therapist or somebody that can hold your hand so that you can feel through whatever this is. Because trauma from childhood, it gets stuck in the physical form, okay? The energy gets stuck in the physical form. And in order for us to release it, we kind of need to feel it through. But in order for us to feel it through, it's of course a lot safer to do that together with someone who understands this part of our journey, our human journey. And I mean, for me, I contacted a therapist who is also very spiritual, and he has helped me feel this through because I had a lot of childhood trauma that I needed to feel through. So that might be for some of you. If you feel like that was you, then I would encourage you to contact someone who can be there for you so you can release this once and for all. For others of you, this might be ego making something into being something it's not. The 7 of Swords can be also where your ego is running away with your common sense, if you will. Your ego is kind of tricking you. Okay, so that might also be for some of you here, that critical part of you that we call the ego has been telling you stories that is definitely not true. And it might be regarding your own health, okay? But always, always, always contact your doctor. So if you are in doubt or if you are afraid, contact your doctor, okay? Never ever do not, okay? To be on the safe side and also to maybe still that ego mind. If that ego is making this be into being something, then go and have it checked so that you know that you can tell your ego, dude, it was nothing. What are you complaining about, you know? But of course, do the checkup. But for me, I feel like since it's also the 6 of Cups, that is about reminiscing, looking back. It can be something about your health that happened in the past as well, that is kind of still lingering on. So for some of you, you might be still struggling with some sort of mental, emotional, or physical, problems. But you might be feeling like this, you know, I don't know where to go with this. I don't know what to do here. I see the Queen of Cups underneath here, and this is very much about a spiritual connection, but also about being kind to yourself emotionally. You do, however, have the Chariot card here, and that is very good news. So for me, that means that whatever this is for you, there is a huge potential for this to go your way, okay? But let us then pull some oracle cards for you. So let's see what else Spirit has to say about this situation number 3. The Seven of Swords can also, of course, be where we have been fooled, okay? Where somebody has taken something away from us, and that is kind of the devil energy in your life. So it can be about a relationship, or it can be about someone not being good for you. It's kind of affecting your health, okay? So take this as it resonates, people. There might be somebody that has been with you for a long time, maybe family members or an old friend or something, since this card comes up. But let us look at some more oracle cards for you. Nourish the sacred feminine. Yeah, nourishment is needed here. Taking care of you, allowing that feminine to come in, which is the nourishing part, okay? Accept and receive. Accepting the situation as it is, you know, you can't not be in the situation. It is what it is, kind of. But receive, for me, is about receiving the energy and the love from the universe. Last card. Collaboration of souls, okay. So there might be somebody here that can help you, that want to help, that is reaching out to you. So let them help you, I would say. Underneath you have celebrate your wins. Yeah, there is a potential for a win here as well. So I see that there is a potential for all of this to be resolved. But there is also an invitation to accept whatever happened here as it is. Making sure that you focus on your own health, on you, on self-nourishment. And receive help from other people. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Let us pull a card from the angel answers. So if you have a question, you can ask that now and I will pull a card. It might be an answer for you or it might be connected to this reading. Let's see. Choose a new direction. So there might be something that you have seen as your answer to the situation, but they're saying that there is a better answer here. Might be another direction to go. I mean, if you are here and you know, you don't know where to go, maybe there is a third option. You know, maybe there is a totally different option for you. I was guided to look underneath today. Yes, with an exclamation point. If you were wanting the yes, then I'm happy for you. If you were wanting a no here, then I would say, because they always, always, always work in our favor, then the yes happens. If you didn't want the yes, then there is something better for you, okay? It's like they say here, that there is a new path, there's a new direction, there might be some new information, and that might have to do with this collaboration of souls here, that there is somebody coming in with some information for you, okay? Underneath there, we have communicate clearly. So be honest here, okay? Be honest about what happened to you. Be honest with the persons that hurt you. Be honest with yourself, as they say, accept and receive the nourishment from other people that love you and from the universe. And there is a potential here for this to go your way and to celebrate the winning here in the end. But I see that there is some work to be done first. And it has to do with your health, either mental, emotional, or physical. Is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, yeah. For some of you, there might be somebody from your past coming in back into your life that will actually be a blessing for you. Okay, so be open for that. There might be somebody you haven't seen in a while or haven't talked to in a while coming back into your life now that can actually all of a sudden give you information that will be helpful for you and that will help you propel forward. Okay, that's kind of a message I got as well, so take that as it resonates. That was all I had for you on number 3. You have my love. Until the next time I see you.